Japanese scientist reveals when new ice age is set to begin on our Earth. The climate of Earth is known to swing back and forth between greenhouse periods and ice ages, with the latter bringing thousands of years of temperature reductions on the surface and in the atmosphere, resulting in the appearance of sheets of continental ice and alpine glaciers. Currently, the Earth is in a Holocene age and is believed to be between ice ages. Japanese scientist Masayuki Ikeda estimates that the next ice age, pré-froid on Earth, pré-froid meaning ice age, freeze on Earth, will start in 100,000 years. However, pointing out that there are other factors that could influence the likelihood. Ikeda says, based on Milankovitch's theory, a new ice age will come in 100,000 years, but it depends on the human factor of carbon dioxide emissions. Ikeda and his colleagues researched the impact of monsoons on dinosaurs and the Earth's climate of over 10 million years ago. In particular, they used a theory posited by Serbian engineer Milutin Milankovic regarding fluctuations in the amount of sunlight and radiation striking our Earth over time due to periodic changes in the angle of inclination of the Earth's axis to the plane of its orbit, of course, around the Sun. In his search, Ikeda and his colleagues claimed that it was a reduction of carbon dioxide concentrations in the atmosphere and a cold monsoon climate that boosted the evolution of dinosaurs, providing more resources for food and water approximately 212 million years ago. We know that we had a tremendous amount of asteroid impacts around that time as well. Let's not forget that, which meant incoming debris as well as ice, frozen ice if they were comets, and the fact that the impact, an asteroid or comet impact, also give rise to volcanic eruptions, earthquake and volcanic eruptions, meaning that there would have also been volcanic ash in the atmosphere cooling down and giving us a volcanic winter. Now, Ikeda says, since Milankovitch's mechanism continues to operate in the history of the Earth, we will try to find a connection between this mechanism and the evolution of climate and ecosystems. Ikeda stressed that the Earth is currently at the peak of a 10 million year cycle with a cool, intense monsoon climate and low concentrations of carbon dioxide, CO2, in our atmosphere. And according to him, now in the next 10 million years, it will be a comfortable time for organisms accustomed to humid and cold climates. After researching how climate impacted dinosaurs, Ikeda and his colleagues will now focus on comprehending how the cycle influenced mammals and plants. While Earth is in the Holocene period, currently a transitional time between glacier age and greenhouse period, many experts around the world are worried that carbon emissions will seriously harm the planet and alter its climate. As greenhouse gas levels are also impacted by other factors such as volcanism and tectonic movements, some believe that humanity should undertake steps to reduce carbon emissions, starting with halving them, cutting them in half, and then reaching zero net emissions. And this is on Sputnik News. Please leave your comments. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.